Yeah, so basically today's topic I'm going to talk about is what one mistake that normally people make, and what's that expensive mistake that I made, because it's the whole purpose of you guys being in this group, is that I share all my experience and you take advantage of it. That's the whole purpose of it. So that is the reason why I share my experience. So if I've done those mistakes, there is no need for you to repeat them. And it's not just based on my own experience. These things that I share here is actually based on my mentees journey is as well, because I'm living through this rent to rent strategy, just not just in my own business, but also I am witnessing all these things, situations, with my own with my mentees as well. So I kind of this is like it reconfirmed it for me that whatever I'm saying, definitely either those things work or they don't work. And it's nice for people to know as well, who are thinking about starting their rent-to-rent business, still sitting on the fence. So it's for people who are preparing themselves. Maybe they are not fully ready for it. Hi Krasi. Yeah, we've got Krasi here. Hi Krasi. Lovely to see you here. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna share here basically. So so first of all, very warm welcome to all the new members in the group, because I know this group is growing, which is fantastic. So all the new members who are looking to start their rent to rent, the more than if you know someone who's looking to start as well, you're more than welcome to invite them in the group as well, because I time to time not only do my live here, I also share some freebies and a lot of training material and all that as well here. So why not, if I'm giving it, take advantage of it. It's good for you guys to have as bonus, as part of as a thank you from me for being part of this group. So right, so today I'm going to talk about what are those mistakes that I did, expensive mistakes. I've talked in the past as well, but I know there are new members who are joining, and I've come across a lot um, when I somebody joins my mentorship, and they when I have that initial chat with them, I find out they've already wasted that much money on things which was completely useless. No, they were no good to me. And today I just wanted to talk about it. So if you guys haven't wasted your money, so you can hold back, because your money is very precious. You need that money to invest in your property. So do not waste your money on wrong stuff. That's what I would say. Oh, Shirley-Ann. Hi, Shirley-Ann. You're saying I couldn't find you. Yeah, because I'm using a different profile here, because again, I had trouble. Oh, thank you, Shirley-Ann. Oh, thank you. Very kind of you. So, guys, yeah, invite other people as well. Invite any friends or anyone you have in your network who you think is interested in rent to rent strategy, and they want to get real flavor of it, how it actually works. Because I know the real side of it, no matter what people say, because it's not based on any book. I haven't read a book. I mean, I have read books, but they are completely they're very unrealistic. Real situations are very, very different. You come across different scenarios, and you come across all sorts of tenants. It's like, at the moment, I mean, I'm sure Shirley-Ann won't mind, she's in my inner circle. Shirley-Ann is one of my amazing mentee as well. So my star mentee, yeah. So basically, at the moment, Shirley-Ann is filling one of her rooms, and it's quite nice and refreshing that she's coming across different scenarios, different type of people are applying for her room, and she's asking questions, and we are interacting with each other, and I'm trying to give her support, and my support is based on my own real life experience. So this is the type of support, and this is the type of knowledge that you need, because I've faced those situations, which I see my mentees are going through, or people in my inner circle are going through. So they're very, very real situations. So definitely, guys, That's the whole purpose of this group. So that's why I say invite people, bring them in, let them learn and let them understand and let them know what the real side is. It's an amazing strategy. uh, it brings lots of cash flow, which you can then reinvest or recycle and put it back in your next rent to rent deal. Or if once you have enough fund, you can start investing in your own buy to lets as well. So there is so much that you can do with this rent to rent business. I had a really good discussion today with Charlian, and with the cash flow that she's generating and the money that she's producing now in her business, it's just so lovely to know. And I'm really proud of her. And I know Krasi has collected her keys as well yesterday, and I know very soon Krasi will be making lots of money. So it's an amazing strategy, lots of potential. You can grow as much as you want, but you just got to have that guts, and you need to find right type of mentor who can give you that push, someone who can go right, who can be right behind you and give you that right knowledge and can help you basically. Yeah, so that's about my mentees, because I'm just so proud of them. I'm proud of all my group members. Right, so basically let's come back to the topic. Today's topic is, don't waste your money on, especially on the type of things that I wasted my money on. And what are they? Marketing. Now people will find it very strange when I say that, that what is she talking about? Marketing is so important in today's world, but when I am looking at myself and I know how it all started for me, whenever you join any property group, they'll say, oh guys, you want to do rent to rent, you need to set up your own, you need to set up your website, you need to start marketing yourself, you need to go on Facebook, and you need to start start making your videos on it, so landlords can see you, they can find you, and they will give you the properties. Or they will say, start sending out leaflets and start advertising yourself, create your logo and all that, and that type of stuff. And this is so far from the truth, actually, because that's not how I've experienced this whole thing. So I know some people will find it very thank you, Shirley-Ann. Thank you. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. So basically, yes, some courses, and they all say, guys, you want to start rent to rent, set up your website, and you want to come across as like you are a professional body. But the truth is, I mean, I'm from my own experience as well. When somebody me, when I did my course, spent thousands on my course, and when I did my course, I didn't know any better way. And so when I started, I didn't know how to do anything cheap. So I went to a proper person, because I didn't know how to do this DIY website or anything like that. So I got my website done, made by it got built by someone, and I was very particular about it because I wanted to look really professional. I spent about, I would say, good 500-600 pounds on it, and then I wanted to have my website, I wanted to have it in to rank it at the top in Google listing. So for that I also paid another 400-500 pound for SEO, which is like a it's like to optimize your list. So basically, if somebody's searching, your name should appear on the top, and I wasted about 1,200 pounds in total. I still remember I did that, and I took so much time in deciding, what color combination I want, how I want to display all the information, and what I should be putting, what contents I should be having in my what type of contents I need in my website. And oh my god, I took so much of my precious time. I think I wasted nearly 3 to 4 weeks, because then the person who created, web designer who designed my website, he created a draft version of it first, then I checked it, and then then I picked few faults, and I just didn't like the color combination, didn't like the font size, and this and that, and pictures. I mean, I made such a big fuss about it because that's how, that's how we all, our mindset works, and then when it came to, everybody said, oh guys, when you need to start your rent-to-rent business, design your logo. You need to have really fancy logo. And I took so long to choose my logo, and now when I think about it, I really laugh at myself. I really can, because I wasted so much time on my logo, on my website, when there is no need for it. When you come across a needy landlord or a motivated landlord, or when you come across um, any letting agency who's open to company let, or who's open to this rent to rent strategy, they don't really ask for all these things. And to be very honest, I mean, that was my money. It just went down the drain, because I mean, nobody ever checked my website, or I never got any lead through my website. So I don't know why everybody says, oh, you have to build your website, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to look professional, because otherwise people will not give you business. And what I've learned after doing this business, and I'm sure all my mentees who've got deals, they can vouch for it. None of my mentees have got a deal just because they have or they haven't got a website. In fact, a lot of them, they haven't wasted their energy and their time on that. I mean, build it if you're really good at it, and it's something that you want to do it as as your as as part of you, something that you enjoy, then it's a different thing. But otherwise, what I would say, don't overspend, or don't spend your precious time. There are reasons for it why I'm saying it, because number one, your money is very, very precious to you. The reason you're doing rent to rent, because you have limited cash flow, or you have very limited funds and you want to start, right? So you don't really want to waste any money on building expensive websites, or doing logo and all that. I mean, do it, but just be very clear that what is your aim. Ultimate aim, your ultimate aim is you want to get your first deal. That will count a lot more than building your website, wasting money and time and energy and overthinking about it. Nobody is going to give you property just because you've chosen right color combination or font size or anything like that. So that's one thing. So do not waste your money. If you something that you enjoy as a hobby, or you're technically really, really good at it, then I would say, okay, then in that case, there you go. Gaurav is saying that, yeah, Instagram and Facebook, free advertising. Yes, definitely. But do not waste your money on building your website, because I did that mistake. I wasted at least 1,200 pounds on that. And not just that, I wasted a lot of my precious time, and that was one of the reason why I didn't get my first deal for 7 months, because when I look back, how stupid I was, and nobody really gave me property just because I had a website. Nobody ever. Because if you think about it, you're just starting out, you're just a speck of dust, and all you're doing is you're trying to get yourself a property. People are not going to check you on your website. They want to meet you. And when you come across a motivated landlord, he's going to give you his property because he likes you as a person, not because he likes your website. Nobody ever gives you deal just because of your website. So you really need to think logically. It may sound really strange, and I may sound a little bit backward, but you've got to think practically. Things that I've done wrong, do not repeat my mistakes. Another thing is, when your focus is too much on, oh, what type of logo do I have, or what color combination, you're really diverting your attention from your main goal. Your main goal is that you want to get your property because you have that momentum now, and you want to utilize that momentum, and you want to get your property, and you want to run with it, because that property will teach you so much, and the credibility you will get by having your first rent to rent deal is just, I can't even express in words. Ask any of my mentees, they will vouch for it, because they can see, and nobody in my group has got a deal just because they have a website. Because like I said, Even if a letting agent wants to work with you, they want to work with you because they like you as a person, they like how you come across to them, they like the way you have negotiated, they found you trustworthy, they've done references on you, but they haven't really gone on your website to see how big you are. And another thing you're doing wrong is when you're starting out new, if you want to give impression to your landlord that you're really big and you're doing really fantastically well, then they're going to ask you all sorts of technical questions as well, because landlords aren't stupid. You know, landlords are intelligent people, they are entrepreneurs as well. And if you are showing off to them, oh yes, we are this and we've got really great, you know, we've got great business, we're well established and all that, then they will ask you, you know, so in this how do you deal with this situation, how do you deal with this scenario, do you have you know, do you have, what policy do you have in place, you know, what are your procedures in certain scenarios. So you know, they will ask you all these type of questions. And because you have only set up your website because somebody told you to, but deep down you know that practically you don't really have answers of those questions. So in fact it works on the opposite, you know, because I did that mistake. And I came across a landlord and he started asking me all these challenging questions, and it just completely knocked my confidence. And then it I mean, for a few weeks I just didn't want to deal with, you know, I didn't want to look for rent to rent. But then I had to have, you know, I had to talk to myself, and I thought, okay, this approach is not going to work because it's just not doing any good to me. You know, I need to be real, and I need to show this landlord or agency that, listen, I'm a sincere person, this is what I'm starting out in this business strategy, you know, that's what I've learned, and I really want to give a sincere, you know, I want to give it a go, basically. And you're far better in that way, and you then establish, you know, really good connection with these people, and this works much better because then they can see that you are a genuine person and you are making genuine effort. I know people sometimes say when you are starting new, nobody will trust you, but trust me, you will find someone, definitely, because there's always first time for someone, you know. So not everybody is like that. I mean, hi Ahmed, hi Gaurav. Congratulations, Gaurav, for collecting your deal, your key yesterday. Yeah. Hi Nishat. Hi Ahmed. So yeah, these guys are watching, and you know, that's what I mean. These guys, I'm super proud of them because you know they are building amazing relationship. Now Gaurav has got his first deal direct from agency, and I'm sure Gaurav can agree with me, you know, he will agree with me that they didn't look at his website, they didn't just give him deal because his website was fantastic, they gave him deal because they liked him as a person. Similarly, Ahmed, he's such a fantastic person, you know. He's got his deal because landlord liked him, and he got his deal because, you know, agency really wanted to work with him, you know, with Ahmed. So definitely 100% I would say, do not waste your energy, your time. It's really precious. And when your focus is on rent to rent, stay stay motivated. Don't deviate yourself by doing other things, you know. Okay, people just say do this, do that, you know, you should spend this much time on, you know, marketing, start doing your lives and all that. Okay, I'm doing live, there is a reason for it, because there is a group people who sincerely looking to learn the strategy from someone who's been through it. So there is a reason for it. But if somebody's goal, I mean, if you ask me 4 years ago, I would have absolutely hated just the idea of, you know, coming on camera, because I was such an introvert person, and I know that it would have freaked me out, you know, if somebody had said that, oh, you need to do this. But this is what I'm finding when people are doing courses, they're being told that, guys, you need to go on social media, you need to promote yourself because you want to do rent to rent. People are not going to give you deal because you are going on social media. Plus, if you are not naturally a confident person in front of the camera, then you again, your focus has gone from your strategy, your focus has gone from your goal, and now your focus is how do I look confident, because people won't like you. Your landlord is not going to like you if you come across as a person who's who's just starting out. So I'm not sure where we are getting all this information from. So definitely, guys, don't waste your precious time. Another thing, people start sending out these letters. That was another thing. I just I can't tell you how much I don't like that strategy at all, sending out letters, because again, you're trying to pretend and you're trying to look like someone who's like your well established company, and you've already got loads of deals, you're already you're doing really well, with nothing wrong, obviously you'll get there. But when you start giving that impression to other people, I personally don't feel that it's ethical. And then be prepared that those people will ask you some really challenging questions, because never ever underestimate your landlord. They are intelligent people. Respect. Gone are those days when people wouldn't ask you these questions. People are educated, people understand, and they don't just want to hand over their property because they found your leaflet. So they're going to ask you question, so they want to satisfy themselves as well. So don't waste your money on posting out these letters, doing this marketing and leaflets and all that. Concentrate on the strategy, concentrate on finding motivated people, because if a motivated person finds you and they know that you're sincerely trying to start a new business and you seem like a trustworthy person, then they will happily give you their property. They're not going to say, okay, I like you, Sapna, but let me just check your website, because at the end of the day, I've paid someone to do that website for me anyway. So it's just so fake. That's how I feel. Nothing wrong building your website, do it, but don't waste your energy on it. Guys, I hope you found this useful. Thank you, Ahmed. That's right, isn't it? Now you're building amazing relationships with, agencies and landlords, and I'm so proud of Ahmed, really proud of him, the way he's growing, and he's such a likable person, which is, I'm really proud, and that's all you need to be. And all you need is just one landlord, and you just need to be yourself. You just need to be, basically, you just need to come across as a genuine person. There is no need for doing this marketing and all that. That all can come later when you've naturally grown and put your own, real pictures of your own properties. Whereas if you're starting out, then you're really looking for pictures here, there, and you're trying to put them on your website because you really want to look professional, obviously. And I just thought I'll share my experience that, if you have this idea that you want to start your rent-to-rent, then do start your rent-to-rent. Don't waste your precious time. Don't lose your momentum, and don't waste your money as well. Yeah. So guys, if you have any questions, please do ask. Hi, Nishat. Lovely to have you here. Hi, Naz. Lovely to have you here. Right, guys, if you have any question, I'm going to stay for another 1 or 2 minutes. I'm happy to answer, any question that you guys may have. But yeah, I can vouch for it. None of my mentees have got deals. In fact, I've got Nadia and Myro, and they've got 9 rent-to-rents, and not because they've got a great website, because they are nice people. They are motivated. They want to grow their business. They know how to deal with tenants, and they're really, really lovely couple. And it's your personality. So concentrate on that. Become a genuinely good person and be there to help your landlord more than anything. When I started my business, I didn't even pay attention, that, oh, how much money I'm going to, okay, I wanted to make money, but my biggest worry was, will I have enough money in my bank to give to my landlord so I don't let him down? I never wanted to let my landlord down. And that was always my concern, and if you are that type of a person, universe will help you. You don't really need to fake yourself. You don't need to you don't really need to try to be someone else, there we go. Shirley Ann, you are saying love rent to rent, and I wish I had done it sooner. Brilliant profit. Yay, Shirley Ann, is your bank is just is filling up now. That's amazing. I'm really proud of you, Shirley Ann. We had a good discussion today, didn't we? Amazing. And you're ready now for another one because you've got plenty cash flow now. So super proud of you, Shirley Ann. I'm super proud of everybody. Really proud of you guys. Yeah, okay, so I will see you soon. And I'm still having trouble with my other profiles. That's why I just had to come on live under this one. And sometimes people don't get notification when I'm coming on live, which is really frustrating because sometimes I feel that I'm just talking to myself and I don't even know if I'm going live, but I can see people's comments. So yeah, I think it has been going live. So enjoy rest of your evening, guys. And I will see you next Wednesday. If you want to learn this strategy from someone who's actually walked the walk, and want support and not just the bookish knowledge, then reach out. I'm happy to help you. Okay, take care then, everybody. Have a lovely evening. Take care. Bye-bye.